Hey, so it's Halloween weekend. We just made it here to one of the farms that we hunt here in Ohio. I brought my crossbow with me today to try to harvest a nice buck. I'll catch you guys back once we get in the blind. This segment of J&J Outdoors is brought to you by Dead Downwind.
At Dead Downwind, we manufacture products that kill odors that matter to hunters. There's a big difference between bacteria and those odors that are caused by the bacteria. Other scent control products on the market claim that their silver-based antimicrobial formula kills bacteria. What they don't tell you is that before they kill that bacteria, it had already left odor behind. At Dead Downwind, we use naturally occurring enzymes to kill those odors that do matter. Pet odors, smoke, car exhaust, food, and most importantly, human odors. That's what's really important. We're not talking about covering up or masking or hiding odor. We're talking about controlling odor by killing it at the molecular level. At Dead Downwind, the enzymes we use are naturally occurring. This means they're safe, they're effective, and they continue working.
So we just made it to the blind. We're overlooking a clover and alfalfa field. We've gotten some really nice pictures of bucks here. We have some big game peanut butter out in front of us, so hopefully we get one tonight. And it also sounds like we're getting ready to be invaded by a bunch of turkeys. This segment of J&J Outdoors is brought to you by Tinks.
Tinks is a brand trusted by hunters. With a reputation built by over 40 years of performance and proven results, we're just getting started. By reinventing everything you know about attracting whitetails with innovation in every drop, we're constantly pushing the limits with groundbreaking scent dispersal solutions. Brought to you by America's #1 buck lure, Tinks.
So right before I was getting ready to tell you all about my crossbow, we had a little buck walk in on us about 20 yards away. So we had to be dead silent so he didn't hear us. But now that he is gone, we can talk to you guys about my crossbow. So the crossbow that I'm using is a Killer Instinct 350. It's a great little crossbow. I've had it for several years. No issues with it at all. Just a great crossbow. And then the broadheads I'm using are the Ramcat Hydra Shock 100 grain and the crossbow edition. Great broadhead, makes a big wound, and it's a lot easier to track your deer, and it kills them a lot faster. I don't know if you guys can see, but right in the middle of the screen, there's a little 4-point making a scrape. You can kind of see him moving. You can see his white tail. Right underneath that big tree in the middle of the screen, there are two little bucks sparring right there. I think you can see them right there. That little one's walking off. Oh yeah, he is. This segment of J&J Outdoors is brought to you by Rack 1 Big Game Peanut Butter.
Rack 1's Big Game Peanut Butter is a proper year-round supplement unlike any other attractant on the market. We grind and package 100% Georgia peanuts, delivering 22% protein and 40% fat. Deer crave fatty food sources, which help sustain them through breeding season and harsh winters. With undeniable taste, long-range aroma, and all the nutrients big bucks need, Rack 1's Big Game Peanut Butter is built to crave no matter the season.
So then we had a little 6-point come in the field and start feeding around on the clover and the Big Game Peanut Butter. So we were watching him a little bit. So after the small buck left, I started scanning the field with my Vortex Crossfire 8x42 binoculars. I really like these because they're high quality, inexpensive, and they have such a rich view. And the reason I use the 8x42 is because it has an exit pupil greater than 5, which means it's the millimeter divided by the zoom, which is 42 divided by 8, which gives you a number greater than 5. So we didn't know if that big buck was going to jump the fence or not, but whenever he did and he started making the way toward the Big Game Peanut Butter, my heart started racing, and the rest is history. So I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I just shot a 10-point. We don't know if he went down or not, but we're pretty sure I made a good shot on him. I'm shaking right now because I'm really excited. So we're gonna pack up everything and we're gonna walk over there and see if we find any blood. Alright, so I think I just found our first little blood spot right here. Pretty. Yeah, there it is on my finger. Okay, so there should be some on the ground right in here. Oh, see, here's some on this. Yeah, that's good blood right there. That's got a few bubbles on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but here's some more on the ground. There's just a little speck on that little leaf. So I'm gonna just keep walking down through here and hopefully we can find something. So we were watching him. You couldn't really see on the film, but he almost fell over right here. He's starting to fall, and he jumped up in the air and like caught himself from falling. And he kind of ran off. He kept running down the fence line here, and then he kind of cut into the middle, into some taller weeds, so we couldn't really see him. But I'm gonna give it. Oh, here's some more blood. Okay, so he's dropping a good bit. Pretty sure I double lunged him, but we don't want to run up there real fast and jump him if he's still alive. I'm trying to see if there's any on these. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys back if we find him. It's just all painted down through here. I mean, you guys can see that. It's just, This is definitely the easiest deer I've ever tracked. Comes through here. This is that red carpet I was talking about. It's just painted through here. And right in here was where it was just, it was red carpet. You just walk on it. Hardly even need to track them. You need to buy some ram cats, y'all. So I just shot this nice 10-point out of our blind with my crossbow. I'm super pumped right now. Man, that ram cat did, it cut him pretty good. This is the exit wound. I shot him on the other side, but this is where it came out. I'm all tagged out in Ohio now, so that's awesome. I'm super pumped. I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, Tinks, Dead Downwind, Ramcat, Trophy Taker, and Rack One for helping us harvest this deer with all the products we use from them. So he only ran about 100 yards. After I shot him, he ran about 50. He almost fell over. He jumped up in the air and then took off running again. Then he went behind some thicker weeds and grass, and we couldn't really see him. We didn't see him jump the fence, but we weren't sure if he did. But this is just an awesome experience for me, and I'm super pumped. This segment of J&G Outdoors is brought to you by Ramcat Broadheads. Hits like a ram, cuts like a cat. So we're on our way to drop my deer off that I shot last night at Milam's Custom Meats. We're gonna donate the venison to Hunters Helping the Hungry, so I'll tell you guys about that in just a second. So we're here at Milam's Custom Meats. We're getting ready to drop off my buck that I shot last night to the Hunters Helping the Hungry program. It is a program where you get to donate your deer to those in need who need food. We have donated approximately a dozen deer to this program over the last several years. It's a great way to give back to your local community. One deer equals approximately 200 meals, which is great. All you need to do is find a participating meat processor and drop it off. It's 100% free, no cost to you, and it makes you feel good. If you want to contact Milam's Custom Meats, just call 304-776-3337. So Milam's called us a few days ago and said that my European mount was done, so now we're on our way to go pick it up.
Hold up a line. Keep it rolling.
So I just picked up my European mount. It looks really good. Not really expensive. Milam's did a great job. I'm really excited about it. Thank you guys for watching this week's episode of J&J Outdoors. I'll catch you guys in the next video.